first stage, it's Anatoa, and our master said about Anatoa, as soon as you use the word Anatoa, you are already on the path. It doesn't matter whether you are alone or others are present. You are the first one who challenge yourself to a fight. Now you are the judge, the lawyer, and the defendant in one person.
I think in Anatoa, as well as in the first valley of the Catra story, Hamra has to separate himself from his earlier imagination and start with the new one. You know, everybody knows that if we start if we start to learn from the power, we have another imagination about all things. Somebody wants to be Bruce Lee, and the other has another think about it, and that will change. And that's a challenge to fight with yourself.
Okay, before she started, I want to explain it from my point of view on the first valley or first stage in Anatoa. She already mentioned, she's saying about my writing in the website. In Anatoa, I said, you are the only one. You are the one who determined to step out on this path. So you are the judge, you are the victim, you are the lawyer, whatever you mentioned, you are the one. You are the one who making decision to start this path. That's why we call it Anatoa. It means you are the everything. So if, for example, if someone gives you money, okay, and he says, go do the Anatoa, I think he is not going to be successful. Or someone tells you, you have to do Anatoa because I kill you if you don't do it. Again, he's not gonna get success. Whatever it is, his own personal, which wanted to step on this path and stay on this path until we get the point. So this is the first valley from my point of view, and the rest of it, we go to the second one, right?
Yes. The second one is Valley of Love. Now the seeker reaches the Valley of Love, where he divides into the fire and flame of love. If the seeker love is not like a flame, it will be destroyed by fire. Common sense has no place here. To love, one must be ready to throw 100 words into a fire. One must know neither faith nor unbelief, neither doubt nor confidence. About Atadon, it said in Atadon, you have to get to know yourself and your surroundings. First, you have to make the decision and then take a close and attentive look in the surroundings.
Okay, on the second value or second stage, my point of view as a principal, the first one was the determination. The person who decided to come on this road and on this path and started to learn and then challenge with everything in it. Now he's on the second value or second stage, Atado. To my point of view, when you decided to be on this road and to be fight this kind of in life you are on front, this is the determination of the first one. The second one is the balance. You have to make your life balance on. You have to now, see the problems, see the materials around it, and then how to make your life balance it with this one, be able to continue to get the third one, or continue to move on to be able to get the more close to the destination. That is my point of view.
The third one is Valley of Knowledge. In this valley, everyone recognizes himself, but everyone will attain different perception. The mystery of the nature of things is shown in clarify.
So my point of view for the first stage was determination, because the person is going to be started to challenge himself and his surrounding to be on the path. The second one is the balance. You have to balance yourself with whatever you are and whatever the environment is. And when you on this path, you have to know how much power you have, how much tools you have on this road, and you'll be able to continue properly. The third one is the knowledge. You have to understand the surrounding. If you don't know what you are facing to, you are not going to be able to challenge it. So you have to get the knowledge of the path or the whatever you are on it. That's why we have a suto. Suto is knowledge. Atado is balance, and Atoa is determination for the person. And about the fourth stage. We had to determine to our journey and then balance it to see how capable we are. And third is the knowledge, what we are looking for. The fourth one, now we see a target. We know there is a target and we have all these things. Now you have to get the shortcut. For me, the Samsama is the shortcut. So we have to able to somehow use less energy or be able to go faster and then cut the time. So this way, you need to use how to get the shortcut to be able to get the target faster and the proper.
The fifth value of the story is the value of unity. As you all know, the best fight is one that doesn't take place at all. And this is only possible when you can make the unity with everything around you. To form a unity with others, one should first unite with oneself. Then you can take your arms around the enemy. You know it? You can take your arms around the enemy.
Because you already know, you're understanding your capability, you're understanding the environment, you see the path, you know the shortcuts. Now you're facing the problem. There is fighting. So for the fighting, you have to use all the experience you have on the journey up to here. Now, get the result. Face with all those problems in front of you. The best thing is try to get your arms around it and then be able to keep them the way you want it. You know, so you have full control of it. Yes.
In this valley, the wayfarer or the wanderer comes into contact with contrasts. And Master said about the sixth stage of Kana. In Kana you have to search for the differences and paradoxes in order to recognize and understand the differences between part of this world. And I think the description of the Kana is self-explanatory and fits exactly to the sixth value of the story of life.
Yes, you know, you fight it, and now you got the achievement. You see, some things you were after it, it was so big, and still, you know, it is the key of the knowledge, you have to go for it. Or other hand, you will see it's so small, so simple, and you didn't realize it. That's, you know, so simple it's going to be like this. In the beginning, you thought, I'm going after something, it's going to be very big, very challengeable. And it is very big and challengeable. And then when you get to know yourself and then stay on this path and then challenge with yourself and then with the problems you are facing through, and you realize that at the end it wasn't that hard. It was like a breathing, like a eating, like a sleeping. So it is something part of you and part of the nature. It was. So that is the beauty of it. That is the reality of the Kantakawa and Atara actually are stages. One now. And then we go for the last, yeah.
And to the seventh stage of Tawa, said Ostad, now enter Vaimamato, to praise and praise those or what has given your spirit the boldness and the courage. The time has come to deepen and reflect, to stand on the highest peak of life, to contemplate and explore yourself and your world again. Also another look, from another perspective of yourself. To see yourself and your self. This is the time you see the Seigneur, say the Master, and get to know his identity. And I think that from my point of view, a Kanfuka who has reached the seventh level gets a clarity about himself and about his world. But because you cannot compare all the states of Tawa and the description of them exactly with Attar's story, but it's very similar, and you can see here the connections with this compare the diet. And you know all that the level of the green scarf is Western Mayana and Estomatumai, and the one who ties a Mirza green scarf, put on a red top and shares his knowledge or tips with others and gets the name Rahdan. Rahdan is the guide of them.
I gotta explain for the last stage from my point of view. After so much, challenging, so much fighting, so much getting experience on this path, now you find yourself on top of the mountain. And then you realize that all of this was just you. It is you be able to come all this way up there and then find yourself over there, just yourself. You are seeing like Attar, they saw the birds in the mirror. See more, but they're all just one. They see themselves. So it means if you find your determination and your balance of your life, and also with the knowledge of the surrounding, and then be able to how to challenge in this and how to use those knowledge and fight for it, and then you will get at the end the top of the mountain, which is you achieve everything as a person, as a kawaka, as that bird which reach the target. So at the end, only you are the one who has to be able to make himself to move, be able to get from A to B. And in Vaimamato, and the part of the Vaimamato, we have we say it Nyagesh, and then we are appreciate whatever we get from ourselves, and our knowing ourselves, how can we fight on this world to be able to achieve whatever we want and whatever it is right way to get it.
So perhaps Attar takes Seymour for his story because Seymour seems to be unreachable. And Seymour was in an ancient Persia discussed much earlier before the conference of Paris. Seymour, who had been the symbol of the Sassanid and Persian kings, except Avesta, the last book, appears in Shahnameh, the Book of Kings, by Ferdowsi, the famous grammar.
I wanted to add something.
Yes.
Attar is one of those mystics in the Persian basically language that gives a representation of life as a whole. What Konfutua or Mirzai has done is has taken a reflection of Attar's perspective. Attar's perspective is reaching the enlightenment, the divine enlightenment, the oneness. I'm giving you a few points. I mean, I don't want to go into the details of it as to what he has already said. The 30 traits that you need in your life, whether it's a self-discovery, whether it's enlightenment, whether it's astonishment, you need those 30 traits as one of the morals to be able to reach the divine enlightenment, to get basically to the point that you want. It's the same perspective that Buddha had. Same thing that Mawlana says, that you're away from your creator, from the divine. Like we say, you have to listen to the flute, basically what the flute is saying. Our soul is basically telling us that we have separated from the enlightened divine, that we need to get back. How you get back? You need tools for that, you need self-discovery, you need to fight basically the challenges, and you have to find the shortest distance to get there. And once you get there, you know that the discovery of life is so simple.